Hello everybody, welcome back to Tiger Wolf Productions, and welcome to a double whammy video review. Not a versus video review, this is something different entirely. We're not comparing two different versions of two different figures head to head. We're just taking a good old look at two figures, and that of which just so happen to be cats. I'm also uploading on a Friday as well. This is kind of a first for me. So, this fellow out of the way, we'll have a look at you later. And we'll have a look at this little guy. I know what you're thinking. No, this is not a Tic Tac Packer. This is Transformers Studio Series Ravage. This is Ravage as he appears in the Bumblebee movie. Ravage, I would say he's one of my favorite Transformers. He kind of does the animal thing and the vehicle thing at the same time. And you know how much I like my animal Transformers. He doesn't transform into a vehicle here, or even a cassette for that matter. It's just a little compact form that he can transform into to place inside Soundwave. I won't be doing that in this video. I do not have Soundwave. Don't plan on getting him. So yeah, gonna have to deal with old Kitty here. So this is just he's just a folded up cat, basically, in the shape of a box. So typical of a cat, you buy a toy and it'd rather sit in the box all day. He does have this. If you have Soundwave, which again, I don't plan on getting him. You can place this on Soundwave and form his classic shoulder cannon. But Ravage here can use it too. Decepticon symbol right there. I do like all the mechanical detailing. It's genuinely quite nice. You see his head there. It doesn't really matter that you can see his head, his tail, his limbs. Again, he's not really in disguise. He's just like, yeah. He's just folded up so he can fit inside Soundwave's chest. Yeah, but the detail's really nice for such a little thing. And it's a little thing too. Let me zoom out here a bit. Tiny, even for a core class. Yeah, there's not much to say about this mode. I don't imagine you'll be displaying him like this much. It's really happening once you get to the Jaguar mode. So, speaking of which, why don't we get there? So, you want to take off the Soundwave's cannon, which again, he can use. You will see that. Take off these will become his signature hip-mounted guns. Toss them aside. Not toss them aside, don't do that. Just place them aside. And then you're left with this little, yeah. Again, it's a Tic Tac Packer. Okay, lift up his tail, and that'll lift up the back area here. And you want to lift up the head. Very interesting looking head. It's more wolf-like than Jaguar-like, if you ask me. The mouth does open. I'll show you more when we're done here. Get his legs all pegged out. There are pegs here on the legs, and there are holes. What? Oh, right there. Yeah. So It's kind of hard to show with my big old fingers and this tiny little figure. You'll see how tiny he is. I've got figures here to compare him to. I'm going to swing his hips down, click them into place. Swivel the cat legs around like that. And yes, there is yet another weapon down here. It's a little missile carrier. He's just armed to the teeth, isn't he? Get the forelegs situated. And there's Ravage in his beast mode. Again, he's a bit more wolf-like than cat-like. His head is definitely a bit more dog-looking, if you ask me. As is his tail. But he does have the mechanical details that make him look very Cybertronian, very alien. You see the teeth in there. Not painted, but they are sculpted. And again, tiny little figure. Tiny. Like, there he is. Like, it's not very big at all. For an idea how tiny he really is, here is Rat Trap, who is also a core class, and you can see Ravage, he dwarfs this guy. Yeah, no Cyber Tom and Jerry here. The reason I think he's so small, even for a core class, is because, again, so he can fit inside Soundwave if you have him. And here's vintage Rat Trap. Okay, that really doesn't work. It's either one tiny Jaguar or one gargantuan rat. And just for the sake, he's a black Jaguar, so here is a guy who wears a black Jaguar mask. It's Armor King. Yeah. Kitty! 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 Yeah, okay. Articulation, again, the jaw opens, closes. You can tilt his head up and down. Swivel at the shoulder, I guess, all the way around. Although the peg you clicked into here does kind of get in the way. Bend at the elbow, I guess. Hinge at the paw. Back legs, same thing. Swivel, hinge, hinge, and flappy flap at the back paw. And finally, the tail moves up and down. Not horrible, not so bad. I do like him just like this. Again, there are the Decepticon symbols there on the arm, or on the front legs there, sorry. But he looks a little naked right now, doesn't he? Well, here's the missile carrier from earlier. You can Pop this onto his back. Here are the traditional, very traditional of Ravage. Here are the hip-mounted guns. Which completes the whole G1 look he's got going on. Which is very cool. And then finally, Soundwave shoulder cannon. Again, he can use it, and you can put it underneath him like that. So he's armed to the teeth. He's got sharp teeth as well. This guy could take on Cyber Shark, dang. Yeah, he's a very nice little figure. I just wish the beast mode was a bit more cat-like. This is more dog-like than anything. But all in all, he's not bad. He's pretty cool. Should you pick this guy up? Yeah, I'd say so. If you like what you see, definitely do so. Again, look at all that detail. I like the kind of sparkle the plastic has to it. It's kind of cool. Yellow eyes. Red on the sides and the top of the head. I like these little sideburn things he's got here. That's really nice. It's not really black. It's more of a dark gray, I think. Gunmetal. I think that's gunmetal. Gunmetal gray. Yeah. Silver for the up here too. I meant to say for Soundwave's cannon. You are definitely going to be displaying him in beast mode. I don't know why you display him in the in his more compact form. You know, the folded up cat mode. Unless of course you're displaying him inside Soundwave, which again I don't plan on doing, so because again I don't plan on getting Soundwave. But yeah, that is Studio Series Ravage. He's a good little kitty. If you can find him, go get him. Even though he looks more like a dog. All right, now this fellow. Zoom out a bit here. What are you looking at here? Well, this is a bit of a newer figure. Found him at Walmart. This is Transformers Legacy Night Prowler. And he's a bit more Beast Wars looking. I believe he's a snow leopard. Supposed to be a snow leopard, yeah. He looks more like a cheetah, but that's simply because he's a repaint of Kingdom Cheetor, who I missed out on. Saw this guy at Walmart, decided, yeah, looks cool in this color scheme, I'll pick him up. And his cheetah, snow leopard, really it could go either way. Could be a cheetah, could be a snow leopard, could be a cheetah snow leopard hybrid. Oh my god, he's a Fusor. Okay. Hey, if you want to look at it that way. His cheetah snow leopard hybrid mode thingy. It's really nice. If I zoom in here, you can take a look at the fur detail, which is really nice. I do like the hackles up here. There's some kibble back here with the toesies and the spikies and the fisties. But really, what can you do about that? There's this cute little face. Again, more indicative of a cheetah with the spots and all that. And the tear marks. Snow leopards don't have tear marks, and they sure as heck don't have tomato orange eyes. They also don't have all this yellow in between here, but that's kibble from robot mode. Can't do anything about it. Only helps to give him that Beast Wars charm. The thing is, he's not a Beast Wars character. Yeah. He's repainted from a Beast Wars character, but he himself is not a Beast Wars character. He's not a Maximal. He's an Autobot. But you know. Same thing with Hammerbite. He makes a considerable Maximal. You can open his jaw. They did get his teeth in there. That is not a cheap trick. They even got his canines, which is rather nice. I kind of like this idea. I like the idea of a silver cheetah as opposed to a regular yellow cheetah. They totally should have called him Silver Streak and not Night Prowler. Apparently, Night Prowler was a character, was a toy, going to be made into a toy in the initial universe line back in the early 2000s, and he was a repaint of the original Beast Wars Cheetor. And that mold would have been more fitting for a snow leopard, the original Cheetor mold. Unfortunately, I don't have another Cheetor to compare. I don't have the original Cheetor. I don't have Transmetal Cheetor. Yeah. So I will not be comparing him to his grandpa, unfortunately. I will, however, compare him to Kingdom Rat Trap. These two can definitely play cat and mouse. Except they're both good guys. Just, yeah. About the same color, too. Well, not quite, but about almost there. It's Kingdom Rat Trap. Here's Vintage Rat Trap. I don't know. Again, I don't know. And again, here's Armor King. Again, it's a jaguar versus a cheetah, a snow leopard hybrid thing. Yeah. So yeah, he's very nice in his cheetah, snow leopard, cat mode. He does have floof on the ears. It's very nice. The proportions are great too. It's better than that Universe Classics 2.0 Cheetor that came out back in 2008, was it? Yeah, I think it was 2008. I'm going to say right now, Universe Classics 2.0 Cheetor, don't get it. Don't get him. It's a piece of garbage. This is much better. As Cheetor and as Night Prowler. Don't forget. I wanted to fiddle with his paws here, so why don't we get articulation over with. The forelegs swivel, elbows bend, paws are on ball joints. Again, the mouth opens, as you saw. You can open up really wide if you want to, but that doesn't look natural. I guess his back legs can do that. It's more for the transformation, though. If you want to, they can even go out like that, splay out like that. But again, that doesn't really look great. So, and the back legs, they do that and they do that. And again, they're on ball joints, so you go any way, which way you want. Ah! Of course, if it was a real cheetah, it would be. Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact, cheetahs don't roar or growl like other big cats. They meow and chirp, like house cats. Yeah, so that's Night Prowler in his cheetah mode. I kind of prefer the color scheme to Cheetor. It's rather nice. I like this color scheme on a cheetah. Again, they totally could have called him Silver Streak if they wanted to, but I think that's the name of a DC Comics character. I might be wrong. Is it a Marvel Comics character? Is it a name I just came up with on the top of my head? Probably. Anyway, for the transformation, I think we'll get to... Wait, hang on. Yeah. Hey, one's an Autobot and one's a Decepticon. How funny is that? Maybe this really is a Versus video review. Anyway, you want to splay the legs out and then rip the tail off. This will be his weapon later on. One thing he has, or one thing that he doesn't have that Cheetor did, is the signature gut gun. Yes, the gut gun. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a gun made from the beast mode guts. It's yeah, I guess the back legs can do that if you want. I don't really like to do that though. Yeah. Yeah, but Night Prowler doesn't have that. He's just got the pickaxe tail, which is more indicative of Transmetal Cheetor. Anyway, you want to straighten out the back legs like that. Straighten out the paws. Typical Cheetor transformation, really. All you really do is stand the cat mode up. Got kind of a halfway point here. Splay, straighten out the paws like this so you get Franken-Cat. And come back here to the stomach. You want to wait? No, you don't want to do that yet. Okay. Stretch out the arms like that. They will be tabbed in like this. Mine kind of already did it, but yeah, you get the idea. Lower the arms. Wait, no, don't lower the arms yet. I'm going to rotate. Rotate. Get kind of that look going on. Put that arm back up. Rotate. Yeah. Okay, rotate and rotate. So you can hold his weapon there. You see, we're just about done here. I'm going to open the cheetah mouth as wide as you can. The cheetah snow leopard hybrid thing. Fusor. I'm going to bring the cheetah head down. There's the robot head. Let's see, there's a peg there, and there's a hole in his mouth. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. We're just about done. You want to lift up the arms again. Go back here. Collapse. Go back here. Collapse. Want his stomach to look full. Full stomach. Get it? Yeah. All right. Go to the back leg. You can do whatever you want with the back legs. You can do that. If you already have Cheetor, you can kind of differentiate the two and give him kind of wings, I guess. I do not have Cheetor. As I said, I missed out on him. So I will be going the default route. I'll just be doing that. And then lift up his head, turn it around. Now you have Night Prowler in robot mode. And he's very nice in robot mode. Again, much better than Universe Classics 2.0 Cheetor. I really can't stand that version of Cheetor. It's just, no, don't get that figure. Don't. Please don't. Save yourself. Get this. Get this as Cheetor, or as Night Prowler, or as Ravage, or Shadow Panther. Because this mold has seen a bit of life. I will assure you that. Sizing him up. Armor King again. Yeah. And let's go vintage Rat Trap. I really don't feel like transforming the Kingdom version. It's kind of half transform. You know what? Let's fully transform him. Do Rat Trap service. Yeah, I like to do this. It makes him a little bit more show accurate. Yeah, so there he is next to vintage Rat Trap. Yeah, they look good. They look good together. Not too shabby. Let's get him back into beast mode. We can carry on. Hang on, about got it. Trying to get his legs situated. Okay, there we go. Okay, now getting back to the cat at hand. Here is, oh, I didn't. Yeah, still not fair. All right. Here's his little pickaxe weapon. Again, it's much more reminiscent of Transmetal Cheetor than Cheetor's original body. Yeah. And you can see he is not a Maximal. He's in fact an Autobot. Notice the Autobot symbol, sorry. You can see he still uses Cheetor's head. I just thought Cheetor had a very cool looking head. I've got some paint scuffage here from the transformation. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention about the cheetah head. There's a... Well, hang on. Kind of... Turn you back around. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Cheetor had a bit of a problem with this tab here. You can see mine is already broken off, and it looks like it's down there in the head. Yeah. Yeah, Cheetor had a problem where this little tab would break off. It's not a big deal. It's not required for the transformation. You know, it tabs in just fine. Not tabs in, just kind of sits in. But, yeah. Cheetor had that problem, and unfortunately, this guy inherits it. It's not a big deal. It's not required for the transformation. It's just a little thing to note. I'm sorry, you could barely. Sorry, it looked like a mess. He's just got a little tab in his beast mode neck that breaks off. Probably the first time you transform him. Again, it's not a big deal. There's the back. Yeah, I think his arms even have... Yeah, they even have those little rudders that Cheetor had. You can put the shoulders inward like that. Great range of motion. If he will bend his elbow. Even has wrist movement. That's nice. Head goes all the way around and looks up. It's on a ball joint. Going back to the head for a second. I like these little whisker details here in the head. Which, you know, he's a cat. You know, it's appropriate. And again, just squint at that Autobot symbol. Pretends a Maximal symbol. He does make a considerable Maximal. After all, he's a recolor of a Maximal. What surprised me, he even has waist articulation, which really surprised me. It's not even needed for the transformation. And also his skirt armor kind of folds up too. I don't know why. It's not required for the transformation. It's just there. Just kind of does that. Arm. Left arm, same thing. Bend. Swivel. In and out. And swivel at the wrist. Back legs. You can do whatever you want with them again. I just like to stick default and do that. Can't really get them quite right. That's about right. Just whenever I mess with the figure, they kind of go out of position. Again, the color scheme's nice. I do like the yellow, the added yellow. Again, the tomato orange eyes on the beast mode head, which traditionally becomes the chest for the robot. Get the arms splayed out here. This happened a lot in Beast Wars, as did this, the tail becoming a weapon. It was either the head becomes a chest or it splays open and sits on the shoulders. Anyway, it's got a hinge here and a swivel at the hip. I like this detail here. Again, much the same details as Cheetor, because, well, he's Cheetor's grandson. Okay, he's a repaint of Cheetor. And then he's got swivel here. Knee. Hit, kind of kick at the foot. He's got an ankle pivot. Not a ball joint, it's a hinge. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Change the spots of the beast mode, as well as the fur details. And the added mechanical details of the robot. Right here. Again, if you look in there, you can see the rudders that Cheetor had on the show. Would I prefer to get Cheetor over this guy? Just a little bit. Again, I kind of like this color scheme better. I like the idea of a silver cheetah, or a cheetah snow leopard hybrid creature. Modern day Fusor, if you will. There are heels, kinda, right here. Little details on the feet here I'm picking out. I just like noticing little details on the robe, on the figure, pointing them out. And you can twist the feet up that far. And even his groin area has like a little kind of a cat design going on. Head, very nice, green eyes. Yeah. Should you pick this guy up? Should you pick any version of this mold up, whether it be Cheetor or this guy or Ravage? Because it was redone into Ravage, specifically the Beast Wars version of Ravage, where he's not this four-legged creature. He's actually an upright version of the Jaguar, the robotic Jaguar we all know. Yeah, he's an upright version of that in Beast Wars. But yeah, Ravage was in Beast Wars, and it was the original Ravage. Basically, he was turned into a Predacon. Something about him being sent down to Earth to bring back Megatron by the Tri-Predacus Council. Yeah. And again, and it was also Shadow Panther, and I believe it was another version of Cheetor. For the show that came before Kingdom. Which one was it? I'm not sure. That's how much I care about the War for Cybertron trilogy. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, both these figures are really good. If you can find either one of them or both of them, definitely do. Snatch them up.